What is good, you guys? We are doing the weekly reading for y'all. I know I'm here early as if half of y'all probably, our sleep was on. Let's get to it because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to get to this later on today. So we are doing y'all reading early. All right, y'all. Let's go. All right, we are gonna use some oracle cards today, just because I'm feeling like that would be something good to do. All right. Hello, Christina. That's my grandson. He was born yesterday. All right, let's go. This is for Aries, you guys. Somebody gonna have to timestamp this correctly. Aries for the week. What's going on here? All right. There's a need for you to know that you are loved this week. What's going on that you feel like you're not loved? Aries. Trust in the universe. Oh, God. Well, we're gonna see what's happening this week because the Wounded Warrior is at the bottom. Oh shit. Hold on. It's gonna have to do with family this week. I see you doing a lot of things. Be careful not to drain yourself. You know, um, for some of y'all, this is like a connection. Others of y'all, this is like a family member. There's a lot of energy of feeling like you're doing a lot. You know, it's a lot of like magnetic energy you guys got. Like you're doing a lot for other people. I also see you spending time with someone. I'm not sure who this person is this week, but whomever this is, like I said, it could be a family member. There is some type of tension, some type of issues with the Five of Wands. And you could be feeling like, you know, people just want shit from me. You know what I'm saying? Like people want um to use me, that type of energy, right? But there's a need for you to, just relax and just let certain things play itself out. You need to trust in the universe that things are gonna be fine in your life. Yeah. There is someone showing up for you as well that will try to show you love. Who's that this week? It's someone that something didn't work out with. Could be someone that's very like either they're younger than you or they just really childish. But yeah. And it does for whatever reason appear as if you care about whomever this energy is this week, all right? Anything else they need to know for this week, please? Thank you. I see communication, but I see you very tired. Be careful with draining yourself. There's something that you're doing this week that's going to cause you to feel like depleted in some type of way. You could end up finding yourself like getting sick and being like disappointed because you got the Four of Swords and the Five of Cups. And now you're feeling like you need to hold back in order for you to find your peace. What is on my tarot cards? So like I said, like for some of y'all, this would be something that you're doing for like family members, and you're gonna be feeling like, damn, like what the hell, like I'm doing everything for everybody. It does genuinely feel like even though you are showing up as someone that is volunteering to do it, there will be some type of regrets surrounding whatever it is that you're doing for somebody. There's some type of moon energy. You also have some insecurities presenting themselves in your cards. surrounding those around you that are showing you love. And yeah, watch out for whatever disagreement and or fight you got going on this week. Thank you, Christina. Anything else we need to know here for the week for the sign of Aries? You got a lot of independent energy this week. There's gonna be people that are gonna be like thanking you for something. They're just basically very um acknowledging of what you're doing for them this week. Um, you're getting some type of recognition with the 6 of Wands. Finances look okay. You're showing up as a King of Pentacles. So you're looking okay financially. But I see you, like I said, doing too many things and it's causing some type of drain and some type of like depleted energy and where you could end up getting sick. Okay. All right, y'all. This is for the week for Aries, please. Thank you. All right, so we have take decisive action and face challenges head on with determination and courage this week. A time for emotional cleansing and renewal where you release pent up emotions and heal from your inside out. Didn't I tell y'all to be careful with like burning yourselves out? So you guys, whatever it is that you're doing this week, you guys need to release whatever this energy is that has you like stressed. You need to do like an emotional cleansing. And with the number 4, that could have to do with your family life, your stability. Okay. Interesting. Then your last card is a moment of fulfillment where efforts culminate in abundance. Reflect on your journeys and express gratitude for the rewards that you have received, Aries. Okay. Let's go to your Monday to Friday. What is Monday for Aries? You committed to something on Monday. Could be a younger energy. Okay. There's communication between you and somebody on Monday. Be careful with whomever this is. There's some deception around them and the love that they're showing you, okay? Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday, I see you trying to balance your finances, trying to figure yourselves out, but you're showing up as a King of Pentacles, so yeah. You also seem to be turning your back on someone that you feel has caused you some type of pain on Tuesday. Wednesday, you're chasing some type of financial opportunity. Some of y'all could see like a pay or some early pay or something like money showing up here. Okay. And it's going to make you happy on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a need for you to go into your intuition. There's something you seem to be waiting on, some type of change. It does appear like even though you guys are showing up as financially stable, it's not enough. Like you feel like I don't really have what I want. Like there's some type of energy of feeling like, yeah, I have money coming in, but I'm not genuinely where I want to be. So on Thursday, there's a need for you to go with your intuition, all right? Because there is something that you seem to be waiting on. Who are you doing shit for on Friday? You're trying to lessen some load on Friday for someone. I'm not sure who this is. But I see you really, really busy, and you're really trying to focus as well on your independence. Could be someone at some type of water placement or someone that's showing you a lot of love. Yeah. And it could have to do with a child. But I do see you kind of looking at this like you're like, oh man, I'm so disappointed. I don't like your Friday. I'm not gonna lie. It just seems kind of like whomever's asking you for help or you're volunteering your help for, you kind of are like feeling some type of way about it. I don't like that. Because it's like you're overachieving and not feeling happy by what you're doing anyway. So what is the purpose of giving to that? I don't see it. That's just my opinion. Let's move on to Taurus. What's good for Taurus for the week, please? Oh, you need to get out your mind, honey. What's going on? Something is bothering you. So you do know that the things that you think of is like the things you're gonna like bring to fruition, right? Like the things you focus on are genuinely the things that are gonna affect you. Those are the things that are gonna linger in your energy and determine like, your week clearly, right? But some of y'all may not understand that, so I'm just telling you that, right? Being in your mind about things that don't serve or situations that don't work, they're not gonna change anything. Like, it's just not gonna change, right? But these things do impact you, mentally, health wise, etc. Energetically, depending on what you're on your mind about, this can really like take you for a whirlspin. So just be careful of what you're constantly thinking of and putting your energy towards. Okay. You need to make time for self-love this week. You could be doing too many things and not having enough time for yourself. See, look, release your blockages. You see what I'm saying? So clearing your mind is you releasing your blockages. Mm-mm. What's this about? What's going on here for the week? One. It does feel like for whatever reason, at some point this week, you guys are going to be feeling like you do everything for everybody and you don't get the same back. There's this energy of feeling breadcrumbed in some type of way. Like I give to everybody, but nobody really like takes the time to give back to me. That's the energy you're in this week. Oh, that's not good. Who the hell you don't trust? The hell? Yeah, you disappointed. 5 of Cups. 7 of Swords. You guys are not trusting someone or some situation you're in. It does appear for whatever reason you are feeling breadcrumbed in whatever the situation is. And you're in your head about it. So part of like obviously you getting off of this is really not focusing on the negativity of this. Yeah. 2 more secrets. You could be dealing with a Cancer energy with the moon. Be careful with disagreements this weekend or a fight with a connection or a past lover, okay? You need to find your peace with the Temperance card. Temperance and harmony, you need to stay to yourself and find your balance, like, your peace. Maybe you being like withdrawn or retreated could be, what is going to for the week provide you with some sort of self-love. Okay. Staying away from negative stuff. Some of y'all have financial blockages. Oh, hell no. Yeah. It's burdensome. Some of y'all suffering financially and it's a burden. It's like for whatever reason you got some type of financial blockages you need to release, but it's weighing heavy on you because it does genuinely feel like this week you carrying everybody's like, stress on top of your back. You could be responsible for younger energies, but yeah, you are like not feeling whatever this is financially. I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like nobody suffering financially because that's obviously a frequency thing, but a lot of us, our financial blockages come from like childhood. Like these are learned and taught behaviors, unfortunately, right? And what you don't know or what you're not taught correctly, you don't know how to get out of. That's what really genuinely like sucks. Is like the mentality is taught. Yeah. Oh yeah. What's going on with your money? All right. So it looks like this week you do feel like, you're trying to put in some work towards something and it's just not coming out the way that you want it to. It's not giving to you or spanning out in the way that you want it to. Okay. There is definite stress surrounding money, finances, chasing some type of opportunity. And there is a blockage financially for you. Unfortunately, everybody's gonna be different, so you do have to find out what your blockages is. Maybe this is like your mentality, like I explained to you guys just now. Like sometimes it's simply like what is learned to you, like a learned behavior. Maybe it's like how you're speaking about your finances. And for others of you guys, it could just genuinely be that you have some type of illness. For everybody, it will just be different. So you have to figure out what your blockages are and focus on, releasing those blockages, you know, because it is telling you to release your blockages this week for finances. So that kind of sucks, though. I'm not gonna lie. Others of y'all, you're not stepping into some type of power. You have some type of abilities, some sort of craft, and you're not really showing it or using it in some type of way. But yeah. Is there anything else we need to know here for tours for the week? You're waiting for something to end for you this week? What is that? What are they waiting to end? Stagnancy. You feel like things aren't working out for you. You feel like you're not getting the things that you deserve or you should have. See, that's a blockage, though. That's a blockage. You just want to be happy. I see you trying to find like opportunities or seeking other avenues so that you could, have your 10 of cups, whatever that is for you, right? But you just really want to be happy. And you just genuinely are waiting for like some burden to fall off of your back and for something to answer you. You could have like a transformation type of style thing, but you're stuck. You're feeling like something isn't working out, like things aren't, there for you just yet. And that's a blockage, okay? Damn, that's so I don't like that one. Ooh, Lord. Trying to keep the energy nice and clean. And damn, I don't like this reading. Let's get some oracle cards for y'all. Let me just get 3 for Taurus, please, spirits. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, April. He is so beautiful. All right, so we got a time for deep reflection and insights, gathering your wisdom to prepare for your next phase of journey. What the heck? So you guys need to reflect and gather your like what you've learned, some wisdom here. So you can prepare for your next phase of life. Maybe that's part of the problem. Like practicing like some type of gratitude and like focusing on like the things that you've been in. Maybe that's what's holding y'all back because you could be holding back on like, like let's say for example, like when it comes to like your love life, right? A lot of people, when things happen in their love life, they just go, I'm never gonna date anybody. I don't ever want to deal with someone like this. And in their mind and in their heart, they create a blockage, right? And so when they meet somebody that potentially could be like their next connection, I'm not interested. I don't want no man. I don't want no woman because the last one, they did me dirty. They cheated on me. And this one gonna do the same. And that's like a blockage. You know what I'm saying? So that could be for some of y'all your problems in life. Like you could be mentally creating these blockages by the way that you speak, something that has been taught to you. So just be careful with that. All right. Because there's a need for you to learn so that you can be ready for your next phase, your next challenges. Don't look at it as like, oh, life is tearing me up. Everything is a lesson. And that's what you need to like keep in mind. Okay. So we now is the time to awaken to new possibilities, embrace fresh starts and opportunities that will be bought. So you have the awakening and fresh beginning card. So you guys will be going through a new beginning, but you do have to clear out some stuff that you got going on in your energy. All right. Independence. Explore innovative ideas and embrace your uniqueness. There you go, y'all. All right. Oh, shoot. Let's go to your Monday through Friday. Monday. Show me this Monday. Ooh, who you celebrating something with on Monday? See you happy. Celebrating something could be with a fire sign. Hey. Yeah. Could have to do with a child or it's something new that you guys are starting up together. Tuesday? Oh, Tuesday, you counting your money, honey. What's going on? Money up and down on Tuesday. Damn, you're gonna find yourself like either checking your bank account or wherever you keep your money. There's some type of I don't like this. I don't like this energy. There's this type of like up and down energy when it comes to your money and you counting, trying to figure out if you have enough. I don't like that though. Like, do I have enough in order to sustain me? That's you on Tuesday. Mm-mm. Shit. Somebody could end up asking you for money. There's some money concerns on Tuesday. I don't like that. Mm-mm. One sec, please. Wow, Wednesday you're really busy. There's something you're really passionate about. I see you working hard on whatever this is. You're putting in some work on Wednesday. Show me Thursday. Who you holding communication from? You see someone for who they are, and on Thursday, you're not trying to mess with whomever this is. I'm not gonna lie. This is someone that was able to trick you. They were able to come around you guys and show you like a different face. Like this person was able to manipulate you, but for some reason you like, I want to talk to them on Thursday. Who is this person? Is this like an ex? Friday. Friday, you got a missed opportunity showing up, okay? It has to do with your money. There is strain around money and feeling like you don't have enough. I saw it on Tuesday though. So by Friday, you're feeling a lack financially. See that? But it's really going to be like a Tuesday thing where you're going to be like, damn, how do I manage my money correctly for the rest of the week? I don't like that. There could be some bills or something that pops itself up because it does appear like on Tuesday, you're looking at, people that are asking for money. Yeah. You're going to go with your intuition on Friday on this missed opportunity financially, okay? All right. Let's go to the next sign. No, that was my condenser. Crystal. That was my condenser. It was on electric. So I didn't know that because I had it on the floor under my table, but I no longer have it like that. I have it on the couch next to me now. And I got an Ethernet cord. That way we're not using Wi-Fi, but that's not going to stop sometimes me cutting out because that has to do with the app. That has nothing to do with me. And y'all be trying to play with me in the comments, talk about my connectivity or my microphone. Baby, this is a $350 mic. What you talking about? The boom arm alone costs $175. My mic ain't cheap. I simply, you know what I'm saying? I live in the suburbs, y'all. And I live by a lot of trees. So connectivity out here is not going to be too good, obviously, unfortunately. But it's really the application because even when I was using the Ethernet cord before, it was the app because I called the company and they told me it was the app because I had good reception then. So I don't know. I may just switch to StreamYard. I don't know. Or just get rid of this app completely. But a lot of y'all, you guys depend on this to find your signs. If I was like most readers on here that just be like, just reading and y'all got to figure this shit out, then y'all going to be finding another problem to talk shit about in the comments. Oh, we don't know what sign is what. Can you do the timestamps and this and that? No, I'm not going to do the timestamps. I spent way too much time on here for me to sit here and do timestamps. Absolutely not. Come on now. But that's the problem. It's either like you either got to go with the fact that you may have a small glitch with the app and be able to scroll and find your sign, or hey, I don't know what to tell y'all. Shit. Don't know what to say. But I did buy a cord today, so hopefully connectivity will be stronger. And you know, I might just get rid of this app. I'm not gonna lie. Streamlabs is whack compared to StreamYard. I just noticed it because when I did it, I did a live with like StreamYards, and it was a better connection. Like it wasn't cutting out, and I was like, "Yo, it's the app." And I've been emailing them about this cutting in and out shit. They don't give a damn to fix anything. So, all right, my bad, Gemini. Let's go to y'all reading. Gemini for the week. What are you holding back on? I don't know who's going to upset you this week or who is going to do something to cause you some type of negative energy, but it does seem like for whatever reason you're holding back. You're not trying to express, anger or like start nothing, but that I see like a holding back, like my temper. Like I'm gonna hold back what I need to say, but you're not happy. Okay. Um, there's a need for you to learn to work through your feelings. Some of y'all got like, some shit you want to say to somebody, like a bad temper, and yeah, you're holding it back, like you're holding it in. What the fuck? I don't like what's happening. Why are you got so much fire energy? You an air sign. What the hell? Something's bothering you this week. You have some type of fears that got you irritated or someone's messing with you. Why they holding back this week? Why they so upset? Y'all are really mad about your success. I'm so mad because I put in so much fucking work. Where the fuck is my outcome? Where is my end of the rope? Why am I, feeling like I'm so successful yet the things that I've put so much work in, it's not here yet. And I'm tired of it. I'm mad. Okay. Oh boy. I see a lot of trying to take control over like things in your life. It's like you're really focused on something you're trying to create, but you don't have something that you've put in some work in it, and you do appear very like upset over it. You need to control your feelings, y'all. There's stress around finances, feeling a lack of. Be careful with like this is like an authority figure, like a supervisor or an authority figure. This is somebody that seems to hold themselves in some type of hard regard. Like they, yeah, I mean, supervisors do hold themselves in high regard. So yeah. But yeah, I do see some choice words. Don't know what this is about or why. This could be a supervisor or somebody that is in your life, like maybe a father figure, like your parents or someone you guys got kids with. But yeah, I see some arguments, some conflicts, Five of Swords. This person got an ego. Like they carry themselves like I'm so untouchable. Like I don't have to deal with anybody or talk to anyone, and that could rub you wrong. Just so you just watch out with egocentric energies, cause you already hot for the week, and this person with their drama, I don't feel like this person right here is gonna bring the best out of you, especially since you already upset with life. So yeah. You feel like your money's your wish fulfillment, and some of y'all feel like I don't have what I should have. Well, okay, what else? You feeling a lack of finances? Shit, Ten of Swords. I don't like your feeling around your money. You're not happy with your finances. In your mind, your wish fulfillment is to be stable. But for whatever reason, whatever you're working on or putting in your energy towards, you're not where you want to be. You don't have the success that you want. And so there's strain surrounding that. My problem is like you are in Ten of Swords energy. So you are hurt over this. You're giving a lot of energy to this. Like it's so okay. So it's okay. I got two messages, right? Like you need to like pay attention to the situation. Why is this not coming out the way that you want it to, right? And it's okay to like understand, like, okay, I'm upset. Like everybody visually, you know what I'm saying, that has something bad happening, it's okay to be upset. But when you focus so much on something and you give it too much energy, you create a negative entity, right? Just think about this, right? Let's say that you are like, damn, I work hard every day, bro. Every day I put in X amount of hours at work and it's still not enough. Then I go to my own private business and I put X amount of hours and I'm still not seeing any sales. When is this going to like pick up for me, right? Like the thing is that by you thinking like that, you manifesting poverty because you telling the world I have a lack, right? Like yes, you have a lack, but you don't have to acknowledge the lack, right? Sometimes people think that manifestation is acting needy and are telling the universe, I need, or showing, that you really want something. That's not manifestation. A lot of people do this in reverse. A lot of people don't actually know how to manifest, to be honest. But when you sit there and you're like constantly thinking about it, you're feeding energy, right? It's like a toxic situation. It'll never fall off if you don't stop feeding energy to it. So whatever this is financially that got y'all all tied up, right? The more energy you feed into it, the more bigger the problem's gonna be. So just understand that, okay? Because I feel like people don't understand that when what you put your hard energy into, your feelings and your emotion, it creates something worse. So while you may feel like, damn, you know what? Yeah, I just got paid or whatever, and now I gotta pay everybody and I don't have nothing. At least be able to say to yourself, you know what? Yeah, these are my responsibilities. I'm handling them. Don't put too much mind to it. Don't put too much of your personal fire and energy into this to the point and where you're gonna end up seeing more of a financial loss because you're putting in so much work into that. All right. Look up what I'm telling y'all. The more you put energy into something, the worse the problem gets. It's kind of like a person that you're dating. You know, what happens when you constantly thinking about this person? They doing whatever they want. They out here not even missing you. They're not even thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? But yet you going real hella crazy over there on the other side of town. As soon as you let that mother effer go, all of a sudden he on your phone or she on your phone. You ain't even thinking about them. You haven't thought about them in God knows how long. And all of a sudden, boop, there goes that text. You pulled your energy back. You start focusing on the problem and started focusing on something else. And that's the thing you gotta like learn, right? So whomever this reading is for, it's what you gotta learn. Stop focusing on the financial rift. Okay. I need to be strong to deal with this pain. I don't feel like I have enough with the Five of Pentacles, and I'm waiting for something that I put in my work on to come to fruition. Feeling like the wounded warrior. It's like you're putting too much work or emphasis on a lack. Okay. All right. What else, spirits here for the week? There's somebody that you seem to be giving your power to. It could be a fire sign. It is someone very like indecisive. What's going on with that for the week? Yeah, it's somebody you spy on or you watch. It does appear like whomever this is for right here, you don't want to give up on this person. Like you want another chance. But this person doesn't know what they want. This person is like indecisive about you and like where to go with you and stuff. Yeah. They're advising you to turn your back on that person. It's like you feel like for whatever reason you still want to work on something with them, or you've tried recently to like show them, you know what I'm saying, that you're about them, but this person will not make a decision on you. They just want to keep you like stuck in some type of way. And it's somebody you watching. They're telling you to get away from that person. It's someone you see as a Ten of Cups. I don't know if this is like your family, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. I'm not sure who the hell this is for you, but it's someone that you're seeing as your Ten of Cups, and they're advising you to turn your back on that person. Because it's like you've given them too much of you. You could have children with this person, okay? Well, that seems like a crazy ass reading. You got some fears surrounding your Ten of Cups, just so y'all know. All right, let's get your oracle cards, and then we're gonna go to your Monday to Friday. There's some bumping heads you're gonna have with somebody. I can't move around it. You're gonna have some issues with somebody this week. All right, show me 3 for the week. Release emotional burdens and deepen your spiritual connection. Ooh. Well, damn. There you go. I told you were emotionally burdened when you were sitting over here focusing on your money. Like you was giving that way too much energy, baby. Like it was really bad. When you give so much energy to something, yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let go of what no longer serves you and cleanse yourself of your past burdens. Oh, here it is. So remember I told you about that person that they told you to walk away from? It's got to be somebody from your past because you see them as your 10 of cups, but this is someone you've given too much power to. It's a burden, a past burden. Let go. So for that to come out of your tarot and in your oracle cards, you guys gotta pay attention to who you giving your energy to. You gotta let go of somebody. That indecisive person that's trying to keep you stuck. Because they don't serve you. Someone indecisive is not gonna serve. They're not like helping you transform or like, grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't serve. They're just wasting time. Oh, that's not good, y'all. What's the last one for you? A time for growth and renewal where your ideas and plans blossom into potential. 5. You're going to see changes. Let's go to your Monday to Friday. Show me Monday for Gemini. What the fuck? Why are you so stressed? Man, you are stressed as F on Monday. Oh my God, money. What the fuck? All right. Whose reading is this? Because you are just obsessed with pentacles. Shit. I am doing all this work and, stressing out because I have got to put in, so much energy towards something that's new, but I feel a lack financially. So whatever it is that you're working on, baby, that's not satisfying you. You might need to switch jobs or something. I don't know. Because there is way too much burden on Monday. And that's what, tomorrow? Surrounding money. Some of you guys can hate what you do for work or like feel like your job is making you do too much work and it's not paying enough. But honey, like, bro, y'all need to change our frequency. Meditate, sleep. I don't know. Meditation is what you need to do, but sleeping sometimes clears the energies. You know what I'm saying? There is, so you can align yourself correctly with your stability. Like this has to do with your stability. This whole entire reading had to do with your stability. So tell me about Tuesday. Shit, bro. You seem to be waiting for some money to come in. I see you penny pinching on Tuesday. Wednesday, you seem to be lying to yourself about something. What is this? It's something you are waiting for. It's like either a reconciliation and or a family member with the 4 of Wands. You feel like the universe is not fair. On Wednesday, you're feeling like, you know what? I do everything for everybody. I put in all this work and I still don't, like the universe isn't being fair to me. So you're waiting for justice, fairness. Thursday, you are having a missed opportunity when it comes to something that you love with the Ace of Cups. That could be someone offering you love, okay? Anything else for Thursday? Yeah, you don't want whatever this is. Your feelings, you could be getting sick or feeling tired, but you're feeling depleted on Thursday. You're pushing something away. You're pushing away some type of new beginning or someone that's coming offer you love with the Ace of Cups being here. Oh, boy. Friday, you have a fight with someone from your past. It could be an ex-lover or a family member. Lord. You're going to have a realization on Friday over this fight. This could be family, y'all. Because you have the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups in the same pile. You're having a realization of some sort on Friday over some beef, some drama you're going to have with someone from your past. This could be a family member, all right? Doesn't always have to be an ex. But yeah. Yeah, reading was fucking insane. Let's go to the next sign. Oh, Lord. Cancer. Happy birthday, Cancer. My grandson is a fucking Cancer. He was born yesterday. Wanted him to be a little Leo because he was supposed to be a Leo, but it's all right. We already got way too many damn emotional people up in this damn family. We needed a fire sign, another one. Plus, he came way earlier than he was supposed to. So, baby, I was not happy with this whole entire process. Caused my daughter to get emergency C-section and everything. I was not okay yesterday. That's why I didn't come on here live. It was a lot of shit going on. I had to run to the hospital. My daughter was in labor for 13 hours and the baby would not come out. They had to literally do an emergency C-section because she had no amniotic fluid. Like, it was such a bad labor for her. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Went to the hospital and they were literally pulling her out as an emergency. And I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. This baby should have waited his ass up in there. Decided to come yesterday. It's diabolical. You're a whole month early. Shit. Shit. What's going on here? What are you hiding? Why do you feel like your week is not balanced? Why you got so much stress cards? I don't like this. Money. It's your money. You don't feel stable. What? You know, there's concerns surrounding your stability, your money, like where you're heading, where you're going, shit like that. Okay. You could end up finding yourself spending a lot of time alone for whatever the reason. I don't know why you're doing that, but maybe you got depression, honey. I don't know. You were just in your head, right? And I do see you kind of like, even though you're showing, I don't know who these people are. You're showing somebody. This could be family, friends. I don't know who the fuck they are. You're showing other people this upbeat, happy energy. You're not happy. You're just like, it's like a mask, right? It's kind of like, I'm not gonna show people how I truly feel inside, but hey, how are you? Let's go hang out. That type of like vibrant energy, even though you don't feel that way inside. You feel like withdrawn, like hermit energy. You are very concerned with where you stand in your life. I'm gonna say the facts, right? There's something that you feel is holding you somewhere mentally, whether that's at a job and or a connection. With the Eight of Swords, you're kind of stuck about your balance. And you're needing to learn to like keep your heart open when it comes to like transition periods this week. So you feel stuck somewhere. See, I'm wondering though, because you guys like these lonely cards, if you got depression though. I kind of feel like some of y'all may. Yeah. You lying to yourself about your Seven of Swords, about your situation, about your stability. You're not really stuck. Can I say that? In your mind, you are. Yeah. But you're not stuck. The hell? There's somebody you're going to be talking to. You could live with this person or share a home. It does appear like it's someone that you share some finances with, okay? Something's going on there between you and them. Could be someone that has Earth in their chart. What's going on with this conversation? I don't like how it seems like whomever this person is, y'all are going to be discussing money, but the energy doesn't feel balanced. Can I say that? For whatever reason, you don't feel balanced. I don't know who this is to you, but you don't feel balanced with this energy. You showing up as a King of Swords towards them. See what I'm saying? There is something presenting itself to you, but you have to like work on it, and it is a financial opportunity. So just watch out with not having a missed opportunity or whatever that could be, okay? So back to this person, you do feel kind of betrayed and or hurt by them with the Ten of Swords. All right. And I see you holding back. Is this the situation you feel stuck in? I feel like for some of y'all it is. You could be feeling like you have to deal with someone that you don't want to deal with because of finances and or a living situation. Okay. But you're not stuck. It's not an actual like blockage. It's really a mental blockage. Okay. Yeah, look at you straining, stressing, watching, trying to figure out what someone's up to. But it does appear like you have your guard up towards a specific person this week. You have a lot of wounded warrior energy because like you just feel like financially like you're not where you want to be. Like stability wise, you're not balanced. At least this is what you're thinking. Whether you are or aren't, that's a whole nother devil. But this is what you're presenting in the cards this week. Like I'm not stable. I'm not balanced. I'm not where I want to be. I don't have the things that I want that I perceive as a wish fulfillment. And so this is your issue here this week because I do see you withdrawing or feeling like you need to stay away from people. There's a lot of hermit energy and feeling kind of like, I just want my peace. But I feel like some of y'all could have depression. I'm not gonna lie about that. These cards scream depression when they're like this. When you isolate yourself and you just want to be alone, definitely. Let's get your oracle cards. Set intentions for long-term stability and cultivate your material abundance. You see how y'all was like sitting here like stressing over your money and then you got that card right there? So you need to set your intentions for long-term stability and cultivate your material abundance. Focus on your pentacles. Ground yourselves. Your stability is shaky for you right now. Your finances. No bueno. Okay? No bueno. Your efforts culminate in abundance and success. Celebrate your overflowing rewards of dedication. Okay? Completion and celebrations. Some of y'all can celebrate something that you've put in some work in. Trust your inner wisdom and allow yourself quiet growth in this phase. Interesting, because that's what I seen y'all doing. Being in hermit mode. Maybe you're trying to tap into your intuition, but I can't get around that Five of Pentacles. That Five of Pentacles screams, yeah, no, that screams depression. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, baby, that's depression all day. Feeling like you don't have the key to get out of whatever the fuck room you in. Like, no. Your daughter's birthday was last Friday the 17th. He was born yesterday. I was so stressed out, man. I'm telling y'all, y'all seen that ugly ass picture I put of myself, I would never show out with no fucking head wrap. Like, come on now. I'd be way too concerned with looking beautiful out here in the streets. I would never like go with a tank top to go see my daughter give birth. Like, I rushed to the hospital. My fucking nerves was on wreck, bro. I literally came in there. I couldn't even say goodbye to my daughter because the nurses pushed me out the way. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with y'all? I said, what the hell's going on? And, everybody's like, oh, she's getting emergency C-section. I'm looking at the monitor. The baby's heart went from 179 to 50. No wonder they pushed my ass out. They wanted to get that baby out because that baby was damn near in there struggling to fucking stay alive. And I'm just like, oh, hell no. Apparently, my daughter lost like 2 liters of blood. I was freaking the hell out. I was about to look at this hospital like, y'all about to get sued. Don't play with me today now. Don't be doing no dumb shit because she was in labor for 13 hours and y'all did not even focus on getting that baby out. You guys wait for the last minute when there's no amniotic fluid and the baby can't breathe. Like, that shit is crazy. This is why I don't get pregnant no more. Like, I don't want no kids because of that. For real. Because I don't want to have to deal with the stress of giving birth, having my life and my child's life in nobody's hand. Absolutely not. Fuck out of here. Let's go to Monday. What the hell? What got you so indecisive on Monday? Why do you feel like you need to have some strength to deal with someone? Is this work or like a family member? Oh, I'm not balanced. I don't know where I'm going. I'm trying to be strong about this, but I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, fuck. You confused. The number 3 is relevant. I'm not sure why the number 3 is relevant, but yeah, the number 3 is relevant here. I just saw the number 3. What does you may need to collaborate with someone in order to help you find your balance. Like, you may need to be codependent on a third party to help you with some shit that you're going through. 3. But also 3 is like online energy though. So like you may need to do something else, like maybe like a something online, because 3 is online energy in order for you to find your balance financially. Yeah. Let's look at Tuesday. I don't like your cards at all. Bro, you feel like nothing's working out for you. I don't have the things I want. I'm not happy. Like, when am I going to get my wish fulfillment? It's like complaints, lack. You feel me? Maybe you got Gemini in your chart because this is seeming a little similar like the Gemini reading. There was stresses around stability and your finance. Okay, so just watch that. All right. All right. So for Wednesday, there's some energy of feeling like stuck. Some money's coming in, but it's also coming out. Too crisp. If you don't like me talking, you can get the fuck up out my channel. This is my channel. I do whatever the fuck I want up in here. Don't tell me what to do. That's fucking weird. You gonna go on someone's channel and talk shit? Stop being weird. Anyways, on Wednesday, you got a lot of karmic numbers. 8s. Shit. Whatever's going on in your life on Wednesday is karmic. If you're losing money, bitch, that's karmic. If you're giving too much to someone, you're karmic. You got to change that. Okay. Loss of money, it could be karmic, baby, especially if you're spending that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, just be careful with that. All right. Thursday. Starting something new, but stressed over that. Stressed over, yo, you got depression. You have a lack and you're depressed. I see it on Thursday. Maybe that's when it starts, the depression part, or feeling like sad of some sort. You feel like The universe has not given you something and you're really like lonely and depressed as F. Fuck. The world card. Something could be ending for you or ended. Friday. Oh my God. You're trying to manifest a connection on Friday. You want attention from someone on Friday. I like that. But can I say that you shouldn't manifest a specific person and that's what you're doing on Friday? You should not. Manifest love, right? So thinking of like, oh, I really want love. It's not the same thing as I really want Josie specifically. So just keep that shit in mind, all right? Because on Friday, I see you manifesting a specific person, not love. It is, it could be Capricorn. It is someone you have some type of toxic attachment to that you keep thinking about. But you know, your Thursday leaking onto your Friday, your sadness needs to be like a controlled thing though, because like I was talking about this in the Gemini reading, you can't put in energy towards something, right? And focus so much on it and expect it not to derail, right? What you put your energy towards and you show lack, it'll just get bigger and bigger and bigger. So if you had a problem before, now you really got a fucking situation. So just keep that shit in mind, all right? Because yeah, you may love somebody, but if you focus so much on it, it's gonna get worse and you're gonna feel lonelier and that person's gonna pull away more because now you're telling the universe, I don't have this in my life. And now the universe is like, oh, well, you don't have it. Okay, well, you won't have it. It has to do with manifestation. Just be careful. And if you definitely have Gemini, I would run to that reading, listen to that, because your readings correlated very similarly. Give me a second, y'all. My bad, y'all. I had to get water. I was dehydrated as F. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one. By the way, you guys, for those of y'all that are new here and this is clearly your first fucking time on my channel, don't get on no funny shit on my channel because I will block you. I don't give a fuck about that. My shit ain't about having salty, negative people on my channel. You say something stupid, I'm gonna block your ass. You ain't gonna have no chance to say nothing else. So watch what the fuck y'all are saying. Especially if you're trying to tell me how to run my channel, what to talk about, what to do. Like, get the fuck out of here. Don't play with me. I'm not the one. Trust me. I'm not. I don't be with the negative shit. I focus way too much in my life to be a better person. A lot of time I focus, like hours on a day, to be better. I'm not gonna let nobody come with their negative shit and start fucking with me. Trust me, I'm not like most of these tarot readers. You understand what I'm saying to you? I could sit here and cuss you out, but what's the purpose? Ain't no purpose in doing that. All right? I'll just block your ass and you just won't be able to comment ever again. All right, let's move on. I'm so thirsty because I had this 7 brew drink and I think that shit had too much sugar. I don't drink sugar like that, y'all. Now I'm so damn dehydrated. All right, so we're gonna use oracle cards, obviously, to and I never do this, but I just feel like I always go with my own energy when I'm pulling out the cards. But I want to do something different so that the readings shift a little bit. Instead of picking up on your love connections, it'll pick up on things y'all need to work on and stuff. So we're using oracle cards, y'all. All right. Because I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh, she's using oracle cards. Yeah, sure am this week. All right, this is Leo. Show me Leo. Okay. Cool your emotions, Leo. Who you fighting with? Hi, Leo. Something is not bueno this week because you got to cool your emotion card, okay? There's something you need to pay attention to as well this week. Let's see what that is. What is this? Your intuition. Why are you dismissing your intuition? Oh, whoa. Hold up. You seem to be ignoring your intuition this week. Okay. You need to pay attention to whatever you're putting in your work into, the people that you're giving your time and attention to. This could be family members and or friends this week. Oh. What is your intuition telling you? Is your intuition saying like don't trust them or like don't go out with them? Like what is your intuition telling you that they're telling you to pay attention to that? Cuz you're not. You're literally ignoring it. This is not gonna be all of y'all, but some of you guys, you hang with these like friends, or you give time and attention to these friends that are just kind of like using you for what they can take from you. So for some of y'all, it's like finance related. Obviously time is worth money, but not everybody understands and or has evolved to understand that, right? So some of y'all could be feeling like, you want to be there for these friends or these family members, but these people are using you for what you can give to them, like what they could take from you, and they're not really giving you anything. You also seem really upset over something this week. I genuinely don't. Damn, you're so hostile about it too. There's a missed opportunity showing up this week, and it does appear like you're gonna be very guarded towards whomever this is. You need to like control your emotions or like just be more in a loving pattern, cool off a little bit, because whatever this missed opportunity is with whomever this is, bitch, you are gonna go from like 0 to 100. Dang. All right, so your messages: don't let somebody use you this week. Relax, don't blow up. Like, don't lose your shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, you're like the King of Swords, 7 of Wands. What the F? Mm-mm. You could be dealing with a water sign. Doesn't have to be, but you could be dealing with a water sign this week. when you find your peace, or you learn to find like your balance, like your peace, okay? It has to do with peace. When you learn to find that, the wheel is gonna start spinning and you're gonna start seeing successes. But you're not there yet because you're showing up as the King of Swords, Seven of Wands. Like, you feel like you have to explain shit to multiple people, everybody irritating you. You're just kind of like protective of yourself, okay? And you're not really trying to show too much kindness, right? It's kind of like going with your mind over your heart. When you're the King of Swords, you're really detached, all right? So I will say, do not allow somebody to put you in the King of Swords energy to the point where you feel like you have to explain yourself to anybody, because that is you giving away your power. I will tell you that, all right? Uh, it does appear like you will be doing that, and you will be like, a little bit upset, but you have control over these things. You do. Everybody has control over their life. Whether you choose to acknowledge it, that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's on you. You know, we don't have to lower our frequencies down to match anybody or anything. Like, a situation could be negative, that's cool, but you don't have to lower your frequency down to match the room, right? Um, Keep that in mind. There is a lot of like needing to leave things behind so that other flourishing things can come into fruition for you. But I don't feel as if maybe this week is going to be it for you, because you're standing here like upset and just blocked off. Okay. And with the missed opportunity cards, that's just kind of saying, like, you're not fucking with a situation and or someone. Okay. All right. What you don't see coming, once you find your peace and your balance, is success. I want you to know that. All right. And be careful with a specific individual. This could be family and or friends trying to use you, because it's showing up in the cards. You also seem to be holding back from something that you want to do. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, you're holding back from something that you want to do. And don't ignore your intuition regarding like your happiness, the things that you want to build for yourself. There's a lot of dismissive energy. Transformation, that's what it has to do with. You're ignoring it's like the signs from the universe. They're trying to push you into a transformation. Instead, you focus on Nine of Swords. So you stress, you focus on like anxiety shit. Oh my gosh. Some of you guys, you really, like, your energy is really like, uh I don't have enough money. I don't have enough entrance financially. And you stress a lot about it, but part of like your transformation is like obviously changing and leaving, those learned behaviors behind. But like I said, I don't see y'all doing it because y'all are ignoring your intuition, and you need to not do that. It's your transformation. You gotta transform. You're dismissive, you're busy, you're doing everything and not paying attention to. It's kind of like you're focusing on certain things that you want to, you know what I'm saying, create. Like, if I have to go to work, I'm gonna go to work. I have to do this, I do that. And you're forgetting the most important things and turning your back towards these important things. And that's causing burdens and strife, like stress. Like Nine of Swords is like you can't sleep, you have anxiety, like you don't know, what's going on around you. But part of these things that are being shown to you are meant to catapult you into transformation. Yet you guys are trying not to. It's like you're really not trying to transform. Yeah, you're ignoring things in your life. For your ships to come in, you guys gotta transform. I gotta repeat it because it came out twice. Part of transformation is evolving. I know that a lot of people don't like that. And I know y'all, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna struggle with that because y'all are the fixed of the fire signs. All fixed signs really have issues with transformation, really. Even Scorpio, which is the transformation sign, but still, you know, every fixed sign struggles with that. You guys could be dealing with a Gemini. I heard the word Gemini. So some of y'all, either you have that in your chart or you could be dealing with one. So let's see what your oracle cards say. All right. All right. A time for introspection and rest. Prepare for your new cycle ahead. See, like a transformation. That's a new cycle. You got to prepare for that. Rest and renew type of energy. So, oh man, but I don't see you ready for it though, because you're standing as the King of Swords. At least not this week, you ain't. Maybe later on you will be. Shit. A time to celebrate your achievements and release what no longer is serving you. Honor and culminate your efforts. You got to release what doesn't serve because you've reached some type of completion. What the heck? The energy of the supermoon is amplified, propelling you towards powerful actions and bold manifestations. You need to focus on your intensity, your power, and amplifying things. You guys got transformation. A new cycle is a transformation card. Let's go to your Monday to Friday. Monday. Monday, you're indecisive about something you want to do. You also are feeling stuck or feeling like something is not working out in your life on Monday. Oh boy. Tuesday. I'm so damn thirsty, bro. Tuesday, you feel a lack of finances. You're hurt over your finances. Money's looking bad and you're stressing over it. You could feel like you don't have enough money. Wednesday, you having a realization, some type of awakening. This could be over a child or someone that is childish. For whatever reason, you're going to be in your ego on Wednesday. I'm not sure what the hell that interaction is about. But you definitely sitting here like in your ego. Thursday, you walking away from something. Someone you actually are still really emotionally attached to. 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Someone you see as your 10 of Cups, but you're choosing to walk away and turn your back on them. This could be someone from your past and or a family member, right? Doesn't have to always be like an ex-lover or anything like that. Talk to me about Friday. Friday, you feeling a missed opportunity. You feeling a lack of like movement in your future. Oh God, here we go. You really want to focus on your wish fulfillment. Like you want something really badly. Like you want your future to get better, but you're feeling a lack. You're feeling like a missed opportunity. Like something isn't showing up for you. But I feel like the reason why is because you're not aligned. I don't feel that it's not. Well, all these transformation cards that came out, it's trying to come in. It's just y'all somehow are blocking it. Like a growth, a change is trying to come in. Yeah. So that's your Friday, all right? When you're sitting as the King of Swords and you're hostile, your energy's not good. It's negative. It's a negative energy. I don't know how else to explain it because it's what it is, right? Virgo. Show me Virgo, please. Thank you for the week. You seem to be heartbroken or in like a thought process about leaving something behind. Yeah. Child. What is going on here? There's a need to reflect on your priorities, whatever that means to some of y'all. You need to reflect on your priorities. Break through your tensions. What the hell's going on with y'all reading? Come on now. Break through your tensions. What? Something got you stressed this week. Tension is stress. Find your balance, bro. All right. Let's talk real quick. What got you tense? What got you like? Is it like just life in general that has you feeling kind of like you're worried, you're stuck, tension is like some fucking energy of unbalance, bro. Like literally, like that's the only way I can explain that. When you have tension, there's stress. There's too much mind action. You know what I mean? And you got to find your balance card. So you guys need to find your balance. I don't like this. We starting off crazy. And I did see, well, I picked up on energy of you guys being either heartbroken or stressing over leaving something. And I picked up the deck just now to mix them and look what's at the bottom. The Three of Swords. So some of y'all could be going through some type of heartbreak this week or focusing on like someone that's hurt you. You guys feel betrayed by somebody from your past. You guys are like, my family does me dirty. My exes do me dirty. Love is not in the cards for me. I don't know who this is, but damn. Like, what? Is that a priority though? No. Right? Like, you attracting someone that's misaligned does not mean that people don't love you. Or like, you're dealing with a jerk. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean that someone don't love you. Oh, we don't use that word here, Mr. Bite. I ain't even that old for you to call me a damn grandma. What the fuck? I'm Nana. Listen, y'all. You're concerned with your past. And for whatever reasons, you overall feel betrayed by anything that moves. Really, family, exes, shit like that. All right. There's a need for you to focus on your priorities because whatever you're giving your attention to, baby, you don't need to be worried about that. Those that don't belong in your life will fall off. Okay. You are also in a tension state. So, like a distress state around money this week. What the fuck? Like, but I'm gonna tell you something. I get why y'all feel this way because in the past, Before I knew about frequencies, energy, and shit like that, I used to feel like this. I'm not gonna lie. I used to be like, I can't even find like one fucking friend out of like a box of like a million people. Just one motherfucker that don't do no weird shit. I used to feel like that when I was younger. But then my family's spiritual. So they started teaching me about shit. And I was just like, oh, that makes sense. Cause I always used to cry about like not having like good friends. I always used to be like, damn, I'm so loyal to everybody. Like I will wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and like go and do, things for people, and nobody ever like reciprocated that. You know what I'm saying? And I was a little disgruntled. You know what I'm saying? I kind of was like, what the fuck? Like nobody does for me, but I'm so quick to get up and do for them. However, my mother, like I said, she's very spiritual. She started teaching me about things. And she was like, listen, those people are not aligned with you. Those people that, even if it's your own family, are not aligned with you. Everybody, like she started teaching me about journeys and stuff like that. I don't want to like get too much into it, but it's something y'all need to learn, right? So part of your sense of lack or feeling kind of like, everybody betrays you or nobody's there for you is simply because these people are not supposed to be in your life like that. They are not aligned with you. Just remember that. Just that part right there. Okay. So if at any moment you feel hurt or you feel like, you know what, I always do everything for my family and, they don't do shit for me back. They don't treat me right or they do these hurtful things. You got to purge these people out your life. Yes, they're your family, but that doesn't mean that you need to be toxic and vibrate low to keep them around. You need to always remain at a high vibrating frequency so that you can meet your soul family. Family, just because they're your blood, does not mean that you have to tolerate them being abusive. Can I just explain that real quick? If you have an ex that you feel like, yo, I've done so much for, and this person has never looked twice to do for me, and I'm always sacrificing myself, you have to ask yourself why you're overachieving, why you're giving so much to someone that doesn't even see your worth. Part of you understanding that is you transforming yourself. That's number one, right? But you evolving and growing. Because when you see your worth, yourself, you understand your worth, you're going to be like, what the fuck? I don't want to talk to you. You don't bring nothing to this table. You don't help me. You don't, help me be a better person. Like, why would I give you my energy, my time, my efforts when you can't even respect me? And that's going to help you elevate spiritually. The universe, and if you don't believe me, baby, read your Bible. Okay. I don't care if y'all don't believe in God or not, right? But yes, this did not just appear from two atoms smashing against each other. You know what I'm saying? This was created. And for those that may be like, oh, because some people they go, oh, I don't believe in God, but I believe in Satan. Baby, I don't give a fuck what you believe in. Without one, there's not the other. So let's just drop it right down to that. Um, this earth was created. There wasn't like the stupid scientist shit that they be talking about, oh, two atoms smashed in the world. That's bullshit. All right. There are beings beyond everybody's understanding. Okay. They're spiritual beings beyond everybody's understanding. Whether you believe in God or not, there's angels and there's demons. I don't have to sit here and explain or convince nobody of it. You got to figure that yourself. But understand that the moment in time you choose to vibrate at a low frequency, you're inviting negative energies and entities into your life. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not here to convert nobody. I don't do that shit, right? I don't. Yeah, I believe in God, but y'all got to find your own paths in lives. You know what I'm saying? You don't need people with you to feel complete. Depression is really people go, oh, depression is a mental health thing. Depression is a mindset. Okay. If you keep yourself busy, you won't have time to be depressed. You can work out, hang around those that show you that fucking energy and that love. And don't give love to those that repel you. That's it. All right. Those that provide tension in your life, why are you entertaining that? Why are you entertaining toxicity? The universe is not like toxic. If you look at the 10 commandments, you'll understand a whole lot, right? People that are toxic with you, that don't treat you right, those are not your people. It's not your circle. Whether you understand it or not, that's on you, because everybody has to transform at their own rates and figure themselves out. I'm not here to, though I try to help y'all, some of y'all don't fucking listen, but I'm not here to create no cultivating cult group and where I'm like teaching y'all shit. I'm just trying to explain things to y'all. All these things and this information I give to y'all is virtually out there. You just got to look for it. Okay. You need to find your emotional balance and your structure. The reason why you don't have it is because you are codependent on others to give that to you. And it's showing up in your cards. And I'm going to tell you, you don't need other people. You can do this on your own. You don't feel successful for some reason. You don't feel successful this week. You don't feel like you're being acknowledged. You're not happy. The 9 of Cups in reverse. You don't have a wish fulfillment. Damn. What are you trying to be recognized for that you feel like you don't have? It's something that you see as a wish fulfillment though, but you feel like you don't have it. That's why you need to reflect on your priorities. Is this a priority? Is someone acknowledging you a priority? I feel like when you ask yourself that and you answer yourself correctly, you'll understand that you've been moving wrong this whole entire week. But yeah. Fights, tension, issues, struggle surrounding damn, why do you feel like you're not stable? You seem to be working towards something that you want, but it doesn't seem to be here. It doesn't seem to. God. It doesn't seem to be here, whatever this is. Whatever you got going on for you emotionally, you're not feeling stable, you're not feeling financially stable, you're not feeling as if something is coming for you in due time, right? And I do see like problems popping up for you, or these conflicts that you're focused on, and it does have to do with your stability and you feeling some lack of finance, some lack of stability this week. But I low key think that the reason why is because y'all are dealing with toxic people. I'm not gonna lie. Can I tell you that? Like those people that you are concerned with that are not your priorities, or even if they're your family, right? They're not. I feel like people focus a lot on putting these building blocks in their life and they codependent on others to make them like who they are. You know what I'm saying? And when you lose yourself like that, you kind of give your power away. And I do see you really just like, giving to others and feeling like people don't really reciprocate back to you, or feeling betrayed by friends and family. And I just feel like when you lose your power, when you give it away to others, it's gonna be really hard to get it back. But you obviously can. You become codependent is what I'm trying to say. You become codependent on a specific outcome. You become codependent on these people to give you validation. And it's really screaming a lot in your reading, because it does appear as if, for whatever reason, concerns around stability and finances are a priority, but it's also about like the people you have around you. Like it genuinely doesn't seem like your inner circle is that gravy. You know what I mean? It's not looking too good for you right now. There's something you really see as a wish fulfillment, but you don't have it. And there's concerns around it. And it does appear like it has to do with your stability. You are not stable whatsoever. Emotionally, like you're not, clearly, right? Financially, showing up as if you're not. So you need to learn to find a proper balance this week. You could find yourself emotional. I see you spying on someone that is toxic with the devil being here. You could have some codependencies with them. Some of you guys, your money is not good. It just literally repeats itself to find your balance with your finance, your stability, because it's slow and steady type of moving energy. Shit, I don't like this. Why is this here? You need to walk away from things that don't serve and start focusing on a passion of yours, something that it's either an idea or something that you may have started that will like lead to something different for you. With the Ace of Wands, that's a new beginning, something you have to put in some type of work in. This is the message, to focus on this and walk away from toxic, unbalanced things that don't serve. So if financially you've been doing something like repetitively and it hasn't been working out, you need to leave that and start something new, right? If this is people, y'all already know what I'm saying about that, because we don't need to repeat it, right? Yeah, they're telling you to walk away from it because I asked what you should do. They want you to turn your back on this Eight of Cups. I see you like waiting, but it's like a sacrifice energy. I'm not sure why y'all are doing that, or if it's like a blockage of yours that's causing you to do that. You need to heal. And the fact that it came out too many times, like for real, it came out in your oracle and your cards. It's kind of giving like, bro, honestly, I would recommend y'all like meditate and ask the universe, your ancestors for help. Cause you're off balance. When you meditate, you are able to clear your mind, to quiet the voices down, to quiet the stress, the tension, right? And to think better, like clear, you know? You ask your ancestors and your spirit guides to help you and stuff. They should be able to help you transform, but y'all got some blockages, and I think it's you guys that are somehow creating them. Let's get your oracle cards. See, this card is in reverse. Your harvest is in reverse. Fuck. You're not transforming. Number 9. A moment for fulfillments where efforts culminate in abundance. Reflect on your journeys and express gratitude for your rewards you've received. So maybe you guys have not been expressing gratitude, or you're feeling like you haven't received something and you're not grateful. Like there's some type of lack of transformation. This card flipped in reverse. Then we have a rare and mysterious phase that invites you to explore the unseen and embrace transformation. You see? That's both talking about transformation back to back. And I told y'all, like during your tarot, you need to transform. You need, fam, you know what? This seems like somebody personal reading. There is a need for you to transform things in your life. You do have to leave things that don't serve, but that is considered a transformation. Part of like realizing what doesn't serve is letting things go, even if it's painful. Going through that rebirth process, you got to end things, right? It's like the death card. All right. And then we got this card, focus on creating emotional safety and nurturing relationships. What I tell you when I started y'all reading, I know I sounded like I was going crazy, but I wasn't. Listen to what your card is telling you. And I told y'all that. Listen to this shit. Focus on creating emotional safety and nurturing relationships. So when I said to y'all that sometimes these people that ain't good for you got to come out of your life, even if they're your family, it doesn't matter who it is, ex family, boom, that card is literally accentuating what I said. You have to, you got to purge people out of your life. And I know it's a transformation type of thing, but you would know, like you would know. You know what? I don't care who it is. I don't care how toxic you are. You know when someone is bad for you. Everybody knows. When you have a family member or a lover that's constantly causing fights, making you feel insecure, making your energies just like, you know what I'm saying? Feel like weird and shit. Like you just feel like you don't have peace in your life. You know you gotta purge that. I don't give a damn who it is. This could be your own parents. If you got a narcissistic, treacherous mother or father, why are you being so toxic to deal with that? It's so easy. Okay, this ain't serving me. This is not helping me be better. This is actually bringing me down. Shit. Now I'm thinking all kinds of negative stuff. Now I'm vibrating low because this person's a fucking psycho. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all gotta understand. Take a look with a wide tooth comb what needs to be taken out and do it. I know that some of y'all may be like, oh, but they're my family. Oh, but they're my husband or my this. Oh, okay. It doesn't mean that they're supposed to be in your life. Just saying. Let's go to your Monday to Friday. Monday. You seem to be rejecting something here on Monday. Somebody's turning their back on you. Someone that you seem to want to help on Monday. You know, you seem to be like really working on money as well on Monday. Whomever this is turning their back on you or ignoring you, okay. When you need me, I'm doing the same thing back to you. The hell? Tuesday. Careful with loss of money on Tuesday. This could be the money or energy. You're giving too much to something on Tuesday. What else? Oh, okay. Well, I think you guys will realize and walk away with the Six of Swords, or you're needing to walk away from giving too much to a situation. It looks like it's in the home life, by the way. So it's going to be a family member or a spouse. Wednesday. Oh, fuck. You're like, yeah, I don't know what my Ten of Cups says. I'm so fucking disappointed at the Tower. I'm just letting this shit fall apart. Dang, you in Tower energy? Yo. You wake up like, yeah, I'm with the shit. Let's let this shit be all kinds of fucked up and fall apart. This could be somebody from your past, a family member, and or someone you have some type of connection with. There's a Tower moment on Wednesday, and I see you willing to let this shit fall. Okay. Oh God, Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands. What the fuck is going on with you on Wednesday? Yo, you seem to be hurt, but you're mad at somebody. You setting boundaries. Hopefully, this is not like a child. It could be like a younger child. Thursday, dealing with a fire sign. Who the hell is this? They stress you out. You dealing with someone that's fire and they stressing you out with the Nine of Swords. But I see you trying to remain in control. So someone's gonna mentally like mess with you. But I see you trying to like remain in control though. It's probably a person from Wednesday that's gonna be pissing your ass off. Friday, you are manifesting some type of changes, some movements. Yeah. It's like a wish fulfillment. You're trying to manifest your wish fulfillments. You seem to be very committed to wanting to change your future. And I see you on Friday just manifesting that changes. Some of y'all want to move or like travel. But yeah. You manifesting some shit on Friday. This person is going to irritate y'all on Wednesday. Listen. Let me tell you something. The devil be ready for a lot of y'all. And y'all don't understand, when you get mad and you give that shit negative energy, they winning. Don't let nobody win over you. Your mental peace is so much more important than a lot of y'all could even understand. Not everything deserves you saying F you or lowering your frequency, because unless you're physically removing yourself from that and never dealing with it again, that's just you lowering your frequency. Okay. So like, let's say I live with you and you come starting some shit and I entertain you. And now I'm like, man, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about you. Da, 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 da. You know how many frequency leverage you know, first of all, do y'all know how hard it is to raise your frequency? Let's talk about that before we talk about lowering the motherfucker. That is so hard to do. You have to do a lot of spiritual work. I'm telling you. And you allowing somebody to lower your frequency? Oh, hell. Oh, no, 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 no. 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 If that problem presented right then and there is not going to make a difference in 5 years from now, baby, why are you lowering your frequency for it? Why are you giving anger to it? Why are you disrupting your energy levels and causing mental warfare for yourself? Right? Because now you got anxiety. Now you're pissed. Now you got this angry energy that you have to work very hard to clear out. Not only spiritually, but mentally, energetically. That's, you know what I'm saying? So, moral of the story is, if this issue ain't gonna be changed immediately and it's not going to be something that is gonna matter in 5 years, stop giving to it. Y'all need to know how to control your emotions and be stoic about stuff. Not everybody deserves a, you know what, jump off the bridge comment. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, they think they got to deal with family, exes, and even like, you know, parents and children that are horrible. No, you don't. I protect my energy a lot. The moment in time you start acting stupid or saying crazy shit, boom, I'm gone. I don't want your ass around me. You're going to affect me. That's why you down and that's why you below, because you focus on being horrible and the universe does not fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? So this fight, y'all could avoid it. I don't think y'all are, but y'all could avoid it and focus on what your priorities are, your greatness, evolving, transforming, making a better future for yourself, because not everybody deserves that. You know what I'm saying? They don't. But the moment in time you lose sight of that and you become toxic like them, they got you all caught up. Now you're fucked up. All these demons is clapping like, we made this bitch fuck up. Because you know how hard it is to raise your frequency. Look it up if y'all think I'm lying. If you think I'm lying, go ahead. Because I know for a fact I ain't lying. Let's go to Libra. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm gonna ask my daughter if she wants something to eat real quick because she's up and she's been up for a minute. Give me a second, y'all. Alive, don't play. I thought you was sleeping. That's why I was calling her over here. Don't play.
No, you can make me something.
No, you gonna make it.
You said that you were gonna make me.
I thought Aurelia was the only one awake. I was gonna make her some pancakes real quick, but no,
I got
I'm
two.
on a live. Don't do me like that, GM. This lip gloss is fire. This MAC lip gloss. I just put a little bit on the bottom lip. Look. Yeah, we're gonna go see the baby later. I'm just trying to finish this live real quick, and it's a lot longer because I'm using Oracle cards, but it doesn't matter.
What's the difference?
It's longer. Libra. This girl. What time y'all went to sleep last night?
I went to sleep at 12. I really want to go to bed. I had to play rain noises.
Oh, you're not being nice this week, honey. For whatever reason, you're not. Something with your life or like stagnancy in things that you want this week is gonna have you a little bit like irritated. Okay. So you need to focus on, showing people your kindness. Like you need to be kind to the people and be aligned with like the universe this week. Like embracing the flow of your life. Okay. Because whatever this is, you guys can have Scorpio in your energy. There is a need for you to expose someone or some behaviors that they are in. Okay. Look at you trying to ignore them. Oh boy. You're trying to ignore someone. And there's a need for you to expose them, but you don't have to be nasty about it. And I kind of see you in this energy of not wanting to mess around with whomever this is. There's oh God, 7 of Wands. What the fuck? There's hostility in your energy. You could feel like you have to protect yourself. You also appear very dismissive because it does seem like you're focusing on your success. Like something you're trying to be successful in. Damn. Well, somebody isn't really being nice to you though. Someone is showing you like closed off energy this week. You could be dealing with either another air sign or a Cancer. This person's not being nice towards you, but they seem to be or either telling someone shit about you. I don't know if these are kids or like I don't know who these people are, but obviously there's some type of telling somebody things about you. So this person appears to be talking ish. Okay, this week. Well, you turning your back on them. That's good. See, you're choosing the door over the swords. Well, I mean, you aren't sword, but the wands. Like I should have said, because the fights is the wands. The conflicts, you're leaving that behind, right? And you're choosing to protect your boundaries, but this situation doesn't serve, and I see you turning your back on it. One of y'all is watching the other. Who's watching? One of y'all's gonna be watching the other. What the freak? Somebody here is so stressed out about their stability, their money, like their structure, their home life, but acting like I'm just gonna, ignore what's happening. I don't know if it's you though. It doesn't really seem like it could be, but it could be you. There's this energy of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just, do what I want to do and just walk around like nothing's happening. But there is utter stress around money and stability this week. Working on something, but feeling like I'm almost there, but not really there. Right? That's not good. Feeling like I'm carrying everybody's like stress on me. See? Like, I'm doing everything for everybody. I'm so, like, stressed, burdened. I just need to be alone. Hermit energy. You guys could find yourself feeling like you just carrying the weight of the world on you, but you're trying to show other people that you're not stressed, even though you are. You got a lot of, like, heavy energy on you this week. I don't like it. There's a lot of concerns around success. You don't trust people around you. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Virgo or an Aquarius. There is some insecurity surrounding that person. Like, you look at them like they're a snake. It's somebody you're not talking to. 5 of Pentacles. So why are you giving them your energy if you're not talking to them? Or are they ignoring you? I mean, shit. Could be that way. They could be ignoring your ass. Maybe that's why your ass is in your head. But yeah, you're looking at them like they're a snake. Like they betrayed you. See communication coming in though. Damn, I see you penny pinching as well. Be careful with money loss. There is some type of it could be like something that just pops up out of nowhere with the 8 of Wands. Some type of it's like a communication that you're gonna get in that's gonna make you like feel like you have to like hold back and save money, but it has to do with your pentacles. Something fast that's gonna happen that you may need to save up money. Hopefully you don't spend something, have some type of buyer's remorse type of energy. Like, oh my God, I spent this and now I needed this money. Ooh. Oh shit, that sucks. I also see interactions with a potential water sign energy that wants to show y'all love. It looks like yeah. Oh, wow. They're going to try to show you love. It does appear very much like an emotional connection, whomever this is. Interesting. Some water sign want to show y'all some smoochum. Fuck that. Why am I not dealing with you? I'm just saying. There's a need to find balance with them. They're a little bit toxic. Can I say they move like the devil? So something about this bitch is a little toxic. It could be like the way they communicate or like, yeah. Damn. Can I tell you? And they told me it was a spiritual connection, but I didn't say that. Can I tell you this is a spiritual connection? Because it came out again. It's like a past life connection. Something you needed to learn. Lord, here we go. Here we go. What were they supposed to learn from this freaking idiot? Yeah, this is a soul connection, 100%. It just came out again, y'all. Ooh, you got a toxic attachment to a soulmate. Somebody from your past life. It's a past life. 6 of Cups and the Lovers. Before you had the High Priestess next to it. That screams spiritual past life shit. So what the hell was supposed to be learned here? Oh shit. With this person that's going to show you love. Showing up as a water sign. Oh God. This person stresses you out, baby. It was never going to work out. It didn't work out then either. You have a connect. It's supposed to show you to get out of stagnancy. This is the stagnant card. Doesn't serve. Oh shit. So the person that is showing up as a water energy, they could be like aloof or maybe they have air in their chart, but they seem like they come in like heavy and then they just like do something and get weird. I'm not sure if y'all fight or if this motherfucker is just crazy, but yeah. It's the one that is a burden that nothing is working out with them. It's not moving anywhere. It wasn't working out then either though. In this past life. It's just toxic. The devil. You guys got a codependency. That person gonna show you love. But I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work out. That's your lesson. I literally asked what the lesson was. Not to give to this. You keep trying to make something work out though, and they are like, it's like you want something to work and they show you like love at first and then they go into like King of Swords. So your lesson is obviously to practice self-love, because like how many times are you gonna do the same thing and then like it's never gonna get anywhere? Like, you know, obviously you can spend your life doing the same shit, wasting time. That's an option. But who logically is gonna be like doing this, constantly giving opportunity slash opportunity slash opportunity, and it's the same fucking outcome, bro. The same outcome. Like, there's gotta be a moment where you're like, you know what? No, this don't serve me. This shit ain't helping me. This is bad for me. I may love you. That's okay. It's a right to love somebody. But this ain't working. This ain't never gonna get nowhere. And the moment in time you realize, aha, this ain't never gonna get anywhere, that's the moment you let go. Because why the fuck would you hold on to an idea of something ever getting somewhere when it hasn't been? It hasn't been showing you that's gonna get anywhere. Just saying, y'all. Let's get your oracle cards. Talk to me here about Libra. 3. Oh gosh. All right. Set intentions for long-term stability and cultivate material abundance. That's what you need to be focused on. Okay, not this person. A time to let go when no longer serves you. What I told y'all, bro. I told y'all, didn't I? A time to let go of what no longer serves you, clearing away old burdens. I mother effing told y'all this during your reading, like your regular tarot reading. I told you that. Oh, okay. Then we have release old emotions and strengthen your bond with your home and family. You got to release this old emotional bond. Like, let this go, bro. Like, I don't even know how to explain it to y'all. I already did. I gave y'all your spiel. Let's go to your Monday to Friday. Monday. The hell was that flew out? Oh shit! Who got you in a third party, baby? That you dealing with on Monday? Oh, it's a lover. Somebody cheating on you, baby. Y'all are dealing with a bitch on Monday that got a whole nother person. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself because I've already overgone past my hour and a half. Let's move on to Tuesday. Tuesday, you seem to be making a decision to end something. Oh, okay. But you're stressed over it. Over a transformation. So you know something needs to end, but you're not really peaceful about it. Wednesday, you seem to be very committed to speaking your truths. Could be dealing with a fire sign energy on Wednesday as well. I see you talking some truths to this person. Thursday. Here they are. Missed opportunity with what? The King of Cups. Didn't I tell you this hoe's a water sign? That motherfucker got water. They keep showing up as the King of Cups. They're going to come in all loving. And I'm guessing it's 4 cups. Is your ass is going to be like, yeah, I'm good. Missed opportunity. They're the magician. That's why this person's able to trick you. But it makes sense because someone from a past life will be able to trick you. They have that type of energetic power to do that. This is more like a self-love. Yeah, I'm not going to get, like I said, I'm not going down the rabbit hole today. Let's go to Friday. Friday, you're counting your pentacles. You feel unstable. You feel some lack of money on Friday. Man, you got a water sign flying in trying to show you love. Go with your intuition, the high priestess. This person's hiding shit. They went from a king to a knight. That's what they're doing. They're in and out. That's what they do. That's why it's never going to work out, because this person's karmic as fuck. They come in like King of Cups, all this love, and they downgrade to the knight. They offer things, but they never pull through. They don't stick around. They out. In and out. They're unstable. Yep. Oh, wow. I don't even know who reading this is, but baby. I mean, get a grip over yourself. You got to find your balance, your peace. God damn. I can only try so much. I'm not giving your ass all them tries. Like, I'm not doing that shit. You're not my child. I only try with my kids. Everybody else, honey. Scorpio. Tough love is best served cold with an iced latte. All right. Scorps for the week. Damn, Scorpio. You could be dealing with a fucking Capricorn, or someone has Capricorn in their chart. Or maybe you're the one that got the shit. But anyways, you need to detoxify it from the fucking devil. Someone around you? Nuh-uh. No bueno. There's a need for you to be I was going to say materialistic. Realistic. Maybe you need to be materialistic too. You need to be realistic about the toxic people around you. There is some shit going on this week that is going to put you up in your head. It is. Okay? And there's a need for you to clear your mind and let go of toxicity this week. That's crazy. Scorpio. Jesus. Look at you. You pop out in the Three of Swords. Who's causing you heartache? Scorpio. Come on, man. Some of y'all going to see a tower with your finances. Oh, fuck. No, that's horrible. Someone you deal with is causing you some type of hurt with the Three of Swords being here. Could be in a third party. What's going on here? It looks like you're trying to break free from someone that put you in some shit. You want your independence this week, and I see you really trying to like focus on that, but you haven't let go of something. You haven't let go of some type of animosity, some type of hurt. Like energetically, you're not healing from this. I'm not sure if you're just like doing that Scorpio shit we like to do, thinking about shit too much, plotting and stuff. Look at you guarded as F, 7 of Wands. You're making a decision to put somebody out in the cold, but energetically you're still attached to them in some type of way. You still think of all the shit that they do. You could be older than them, but something about you is a lot more mature than this energy that is very like disrespectful and dismissive of you. However, I do see you really trying to focus on your independence and breaking free from this, even though you are still giving to this. Okay. Anything else we need to know here for the week? You're watching some type of problems that are in front of you with the Five of Wands. It could be a fight that you have. Yeah. And overall, you're really like trying to elevate, trying to promote some type of growth. You're dealing with a player though this week. Look at them. They're the Knights of Wands and the Knights of Cups. This person shows themselves as someone that got all these feelings for you. Scorpio, come here, let him play with me. Come on, let's have sex. And this bitch is a whore. They see you like growing and focusing on yourself, and it's like they want to be a part of that. I don't like them because they're a player. So you could sell me a dream, bitch, but that doesn't mean I gotta fucking go to sleep. You feel me? And they come in, show you all this love, and then boom, they ghost you. Like, what the fuck? All of a sudden, you're feeling lonely. All of a sudden, this shit feels like an empty room. Okay, but I mean, what? Why are they doing that? Because this person's too busy doing everything for everybody else but you. And so there needs to be a moment where you go, nope, I'm not going to keep letting this person play with me. Why would I do that? Why would I give to someone that is not fully in with me? Where is that going to get me besides heartbreak and loneliness? You need to find your balance this week, Scorpio. Stay out of your fucking head. Detoxify from the whore bags, the inconsistent people, the persons that, you know what I'm saying, are in devil energy. So these could be motherfuckers that got vices or are just really codependent on you for whatever the reason, right? Some of y'all dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer. But there's a need to purge the basura, what doesn't serve. Just put them out there instead of them putting you out there in the cold, if that makes sense. All right. Part of being balanced is knowing what to give to and what not to give to. I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. All right, let's go to your oracles. Harness your confidence to act decisively and achieve breakthroughs. Ooh. Well, you need to harness your confidence so you can make some type of decision. To act decisively is to make a decision. Breakthroughs are things that are blockages. So yeah, get to that, Scorpio. And then we have assess your progress and make necessary adjustments to restore your balance. So assess your progress. Something isn't working out. You got to find your balance, your harmony. Assess. That means you got to like reflect on things, pay attention, acknowledge things, release emotional burdens. I could have told you that. I probably already did. Release emotional burdens and deepen your spiritual connection. Oh, y'all need to get connected to your spirit guides, bitches. Call on your ancestors, the universe. I don't know, baby. Or whomever you pray to. Because you got to let go of emotional burdens. That person did seem like a burden. Like, oh. I don't know how some of y'all like be in your mind about people like this. I just got to say that. But everybody transforms differently and everybody's like in different levels of like transformation in life. So maybe you guys just got to hit the wall a couple of times more before you wake up. I don't know. Let's go to your Monday to Friday. Monday. Whoa, you so independent, Scorpio. Why y'all? Who you mad at? Shit. Focusing on your independence, but you're setting some type of boundaries on Monday. Damn, something is ended or you feel like it needs to end with a death card. Transformation energy. So you could be acting like cold and detached with someone on Monday because you're just done with some shit and you just know this shit is not gonna go anywhere. Tuesday. Here's the player, the liar player that's gonna come towards y'all. Who the fuck is this person? Well, your interaction with them is gonna stress you out. 10 of Wands. It's like you know they're a liar. They're gonna come so like I don't know what is this, y'all. So passionate. Wednesday. Wednesday, you're in Ten of Swords energy. You're kind of feeling like people around you are ungrateful or they betray you. You feel like nothing's working out for you, like particularly family. Whatever you perceive as your Ten of Cups, you feel like it's not here and you're sad about it. You're disappointed. This could be family members that you're just like, I don't want to deal with these motherfuckers. They ain't gonna do shit for me. Like, damn, I don't like it Wednesday. Let's move on. Thursday. Thursday, there's this harmony in your home. You guys could be dealing with family or somebody you have a living situation with. Okay. They're trying to offer you love. This person's very toxic. So, yeah, no. Friday. Mm-mm. Friday, there's money juggling. There's a lot of waiting for something to come into fruition for you that you've put in some work, but feeling like overall disappointed because your money's up and down. Some of y'all could be like alcoholics or like you have no, it's alcohol. It's a vice. Some of y'all got a vice showing up as alcohol though. And you seem to like drown your thoughts or your bullshit into that, into like alcohol. I'm not sure who that's for. I just seen like someone like crying and indulging in like a cup. So that's alcohol. So that's some alcohol shit. You could be isolated because you're single right now and you're kind of like trying to protect your energy this week. Like you're confused though. You don't know where your life is heading. I don't like your reading, Scorpio. Whatever's happening is the universe, by the way. Mm-mm. Who y'all are letting like do all that? Like y'all need to set better boundaries. Like detoxify ASAP. And if you have vices, oh baby, you really gotta detoxify from that. That shit is, yo, spiritually like no, you can't do stuff like that. All right, let's go to Sag. Sag gang. Took me a minute, but we here. Yo. Saggies. Mm. You're not paying attention to something here. You're not reflecting on the things that are important in your life for some reason. Interesting. Yeah. Mm. Can I tell you that for some reason this week you're emotionally closed off? Okay. You need to. Let me turn on this light, yo. Give me a minute, y'all. Because this is fucking dark as fuck. Hold up. Just give me a second. Yes. Not yet. Why? I'm still on my life. Sag, why? All right, anyway. Back to y'all reading. Yeah. You're ignoring something this week and not focusing on like the bigger picture, reflecting on like your priorities. Oh boy. You're closed off. Nine of Swords? What the hell? You stressing over your past. Could be a specific individual, but you seem to be stressing over your past. This week. I see you really trying to be strong. You turning your back on somebody. Okay. What else for the week? And focusing on being more like committed. There is this energy of like some of y'all are gonna be like looking for other like options and stuff when it comes to money, but it's like a distraction from like your past issues. Could be a specific ex. Okay. You got a tower that's presenting itself surrounding your finances this week. What the fuck? Something needs to change. So I want to tell you that um whatever this tower that's showing, it looks like it has to do with a specific individual that's causing some type of issue for you financially. So like just energetically dealing with them, talking with them, sleeping with them is bringing poverty to you. Okay. This person is someone that is able to trick you in some way or say the right things to get you to like give them another chance. So you are fucking a broke dick or a broke coochie and they're making you broke. I know that was kind of vulgar, but damn. That's literally what's happening. It's literally what's happening. Yeah, look at them. Boom, poverty. Told you. They're causing finance problems for you. So stop sleeping with them. Quit giving to this. You know if this person's a problem or if they're causing you some type of loss. We can't pretend like we don't see the elephant in the room when it's there. Okay. Gotta walk away, 8 of Cups. You know what's crazy? There's some stupid ass ideology that some of y'all have this week, and where you feel kind of like you have to work hard or put in some work towards something, right, in order to make sure that everybody is okay, right? And there's a need for you to stop like showing love to like people that don't show love back to you. I know that sounds kind of crazy. You would know if you're doing that, but like if you're trying to make sure that everybody is all right, but you're not taking the precautionary measures to detoxify from these people that are not making sure you're okay, then it does seem like it's a one-way street, right? It's kind of like your priority should not be making sure that people that don't give a fuck about you are okay. It shouldn't. All right. Whether these are people you live with, your family, your lovers, yeah, no. You deal with a lot of toxicity and there's a need for you to release that. Some of y'all, the toxicity has to do with like vices or someone that has vices. Okay. It's okay to be compassionate, but sleeping with the devil is stupidity. Like it just is. It just really is. All right. So we have set practical goals and focus on personal growth and healing. You need to focus on your healing and your personal growth. Forget these people. Let go of past pains and embrace your personal transformation. Stepping fully into your power. Interesting. Release. A time of expansion and adjustments with growing confidence propelling you towards your goals. So some of y'all are going to be going through some type of expansion. Like things are going to be changing. Things are going to be growing. Adjustments of some sort. Like prepare for that. But if you fucking somebody that's broke, you already know. Y'all think I'll be playing. I'll be dead ass serious about this shit too. Let's go to your Monday to Friday. Detoxify. Monday, you're disappointed in somebody. This is a connection though. Okay? It's someone that you seem to still be attracted to, but for whatever reasons, you seem to be very disappointed in them. And it does appear as if you're focused on them because you feel as if this person got you in some third party. You could be talking to somebody about them. Okay? Tuesday, you're wounded about your pentacles. You feel like you keep doing something and it's not, you know what I'm saying, coming out the way you want it to. And it does appear like it's finance related. You don't want to give up, but you're wounded about your pentacles. Some of y'all, it's your job that you feel like you have to go to every day, but you just hate that shit. Just saying. Apply it as you see fit. Wednesday. You're really busy. I see you running around doing hella shit. But feeling like you're sacrificing yourself or you're doing more than everybody else. Is this like a job thing? Or in your personal life? Like, is this like a connection? Who the fuck are you feeling like you're doing all this stuff for and you're not? It's like a sacrifice energy. Thursday, you need to go with your intuition as to why your money's so slow or why you're not stable. What? Money slow is crazy work. I'd be so sad. It's whatever you have a passion for. That's the problem. Whatever you're trying to listen, your overall message is really to focus on your future, right? Like you got to focus on your future, right? But you need to go with your intuition on why. So some of y'all could be like putting in work towards something that you're not supposed to be putting in work towards. I know that sounds really like crazy, but let's say, for example, you're going to like a 9 to 5 and you're like, when am I gonna like get a raise or when am I gonna feel stable? Well, if you're not pursuing other avenues, you're not in that job. You know what I'm saying? So planning for the future would be like, you know what? I really don't want to do this 9 to 5. Maybe I'm gonna like open up a side business. Maybe I'm gonna do a little side hustle, or I'm gonna start looking for like another job that pays more. Things like that, right? But there's a need to go with your intuition as to why you're not stable. And plan for your future. So don't fall asleep. Figure out what the issue is and attack it on Thursday. Friday. Oh shit. What the hell is all these cards that flew out? Oh, interesting. Friday, you're gonna have interactions with somebody that got options, that is able to trick you and fool you. It does appear like whomever this is, you guys got some type of investments. You're planting some seeds with a player. on Friday. You know what just started playing in my head? Use a hoe. So maybe you guys know this person ain't shit. Mm-mm. There's something about music. I'm not sure if they use music to entrance you guys or if they tell you stupid shit like, oh, I was listening to this song and it reminded me of you. I'm not sure if it's you guys that are doing it, to them. Like maybe you are the ones that are like saying, I was thinking about you when I heard this song. Like whatever the situation is, honey, no. This person it's got a mask on. Like they're able to fool you. So whatever they say and do is able to get you to give them another chance. And I see you dealing with them on Friday, but just be weary. They do have options and stuff. I'm just saying. All right, Capricorns. See. I don't know what you're holding back on, but you need to open up to changes in your life. Some of y'all trying to act detached or like closed off in some type of way. Okay. You need to learn to work through your feelings. Like some things in your life aren't really working out, but some of y'all, you shut down. You don't know how to handle it. Not you shutting down. That's crazy. You getting your feelings. Okay. Well, damn. That's not good. Not you showing up as the Queen of Swords when you talk to people and communicate with people. That's funny as hell. You need to learn to work through your feelings. You guys, you're not handling things in your life correctly. I do see a person that wants attention. I don't know who this is to you, but someone seems to want attention. This person's extremely wishy-washy. Okay. Heading towards you this week. God Lord. This person's difficult to deal with. They're gonna start a fight. 5 of Wands. You want my attention, but you're gonna be toxic. Oh, okay, that sounds about right. Yep. This person's very like much about themselves. So just you guys could be dealing with a narcissist. Okay. It does appear as if though this week, some of y'all are really gonna be like focusing on your investments, like your financial investments, putting in some work here. I'd watch this person out that's gonna start a fight. I'm just saying. Because it doesn't seem like they bring the best out of you. When I'm showing up as the Queen of Swords, that doesn't mean I'm happy at all. Something is not serving, is not working out, but someone's going to come offer you love. Ace of Cups. So the situation that's been stagnant for you, this person's going to try to spin back around. Yeah, it's definitely Ace of Cups, Two of Cups for sure. This person wants to sleep with you. That's why they're coming in. They want some type of new sexual beginning. Be careful with pregnancies. All right. Yeah, no. Don't entertain them. Can I tell you that? You need to focus on positive things in your life. I don't feel their energy being any kind of positive. So, yeah. There's also an opportunity. It looks like it's finance related that is showing up in the cards, but it's something that you need to collaborate with someone else on in order for you to get it. So that's not too good either, because why do I need somebody to assist me in being great? I'm great all on my own. Shit. Okay, so you guys are going to be going through a phase of like energy shift and where you're going to be propelled towards powerful actions and manifestations. So you're going to have a lot of intensity and power. You guys should be manifesting what you want for yourselves, all right, financially. Um, there's this shit here. Now is the time to awaken to new possibilities, embrace fresh starts and the opportunities they bring. Having an awakening. But you know what's funny? You guys are actually fucking closed off. So you guys need to embrace that. Embrace a fresh start and open up your heart to having like a new beginning. I feel like what it is that you guys this week are just really focused on like dumb shit. Can I say that? You're focused on a person that got you in some mess and you're giving all this energy to them. Despite the fact that they've been showing you all the dumb shit they've been doing, you're still energetically giving to this person and physically, right? And so you kind of neglect A to deal with B instead of just focusing on, you know what I'm saying, what's important, your priority. Basically prioritizing yourself. Unleash your creativities and step into the spotlight with confidence. Ooh, some of y'all could be able to do something online and be successful, okay? That person's like a worm. Like they're like a worm, like a parasite. Sorry, not a worm, parasite. They leech off of you in some way. I don't know if it's financially, but energetically for sure. For sure. You watch them as well. Some of y'all know they got other options, which is even worse. Okay. Let's go to your Monday to Friday. Monday, you feel betrayed by your past. It's not a betrayal. It's the universe trying to protect you from shit. But you're not seeing it like that. Okay? You're not. You're really focusing on a lover on Monday. Tuesday, you're trying to have some new beginning. You're also ignoring some conversation or some truth that the universe is trying to show you on Tuesday. It's regarding building with a specific person. You could be reckless with your pentacles as well. Be careful with that, okay? Wednesday. Wednesday, you're trying to show love to someone that's pushing you away or rejecting you with the Four of Cups. It's a missed opportunity of some sort. They got you in a third party, so whoever you're trying to deal with on Wednesday, honey, I don't know what you're doing. Hell no. Thursday. Hey. Thursday, you're so loving. I see you energetically being so loving. Could be to smaller children. But you loving. You're really focused on your money on Thursday as well, like your home life. You're going to be showing like a lot of love to those that are close to you. Careful with a person that appears younger, childish type of person that's coming towards you. Just be wary of them. They can ask you for money on Thursday. Someone's gonna ask you for some money. Could be like a kid or something. Friday, I see you counting your money, trying to figure out finances, focusing on a wish fulfillment. Like, can I spend money on something? There's this energy of like trying to figure out how much you have or trying to balance money out to see if you could spend it somewhere else on Friday. It does appear like, for whatever reasons, you're trying to be giving to people around you. Yeah. Who are you trying to give something to on Friday? Like people got their hands out for your money and you're like, it's okay, you want to hear this type of energy. It could be children. You're trying to show love and focus on wish fulfillments all at once. And for some of y'all, this is your kids that are gonna be like, yo, ma, can I get $10? And you're gonna be like, yeah. Or let's go eat sushi somewhere and shit. You know? You just really like that's your love language. Money. Like, here you go, I got this for you. Don't worry about it. Even if you find yourself having to do 10 times more work in order to do it, it makes you happy to see other people happy. And I see you doing that on Friday. Okay. All right, we're moving on. Aquarius. Stop trying to control something this week. You need to control the way that you act, the way that your aggression and shit. Like, stop talking so much about things that are not working out or like an issue in your life. You give too much attention to some shit that you, like a situation that you in. Seems like you are upset at something that you're trying to walk away from with the Six of Swords. It's like you're speaking about it, you're dwelling on it, and they're telling you to stop trying to control whatever that situation is. Yeah. You're trying to have some new beginning, but you're not sure like how to do it or how to move around it. Um Energetically speaking though, someone is taking your energy by you doing that. You're not getting equal give and take. And I see you like, it's just like you seem to be dwelling on some shit that's not working out this week. I also see money loss and trying to figure out how to move money from one corner to another. So you could be feeling like, damn, yeah, I got paid, but I don't have enough to pay, all these people. So you may find yourself, either using a credit card to supplement for the food and taking the food to pay for something. There's some weird shit you got going on here with your pentacles. Trying to find a way to be successful financially. Okay. What else this week? Some of y'all could be partying or drinking this weekend. You are trying to find balance, but yeah. I don't know if partying is balance, but hey, some of y'all may be. Shit. I see you starting something new this weekend as well. Like this week is gonna be like a fulfilling week for you to create these new things, these things you want to be abundant in. You guys got some ideas and shit. And I see you doing that. Just be very careful with something that you are doing here that's causing a tower. It's like it has to do with your success though. What is this? Show me. Yeah, some of y'all could be spending money. Some of y'all, like, you get money, you just get fucking crazy with the spending. And that's a tower. That's not good for your life. And energetically speaking, like, if you want to be stable, bitch, why the fuck you spending your money like that? There's some type of money loss showing all through this reading. And then I see a tower surrounding your finances, even though you are working on something here. Some of you guys, the problem is like, I don't know if you have like an addiction to shopping or you just give your money away, but it does appear like you have some type of, it's like a transference of money. You got to heal your finances. It's like important to focus on healing your finances. You also could be dealing with a Virgo that is going to help you like with advice or seeing something clearly. Because it looks like you're going to be venting over like issues in your life. Someone is gonna try to make plans with you this week. It looks like it's somebody from your past. But I see you in hermit energy. Kind of like not wanting to do something with someone this week. Mm-hmm. This could be like someone, a family member or something. Someone you share a home with. And that's important for some reason because you guys are going to try to make this person happy even though you don't want to deal with them. I'm not sure why. Could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. But they're definitely in fire energy. Okay. Let's get your oracle cards. Release emotional burdens and deepen your spiritual connections. Okay. Tune into your intuition and let your imagination guide you. Set your sights on adventures and embrace opportunities for your growth. You need to focus on creating shit right now. Exploring what you want to do and putting work into that. Part of doing that is releasing some type of emotional burdens and tapping more into your spirituality. Some of you guys are really focused on a connection. Someone that ghosts you or puts you out in the cold in some way. Like they could be a mean person by like they're just trying to manipulate you, but in some type of way, you focus a lot on that. And I see you still like doing it this week. Monday, I see you really trying to be successful. Okay. I see you getting recognition from someone younger, someone that actually mature, someone that's trying to plan for the future with you. Tuesday, you are having some type of new beginning. Could be like a relationship with someone you live with, but yeah. You also very focused on your finances on Tuesday. Wednesday, you're busy, you're drained, you're doing a lot of things for everybody, but feeling kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got time to yourself, you don't got money. You need to heal finances. Wednesday, it's coming out again. You could be working extra hard to try to do it, but baby, I don't see that shit, Annie. It's like you ignoring a lack financially that you have. Thursday, you in your mind about your stability, in your mind about like the universe not doing right by you, feeling like you don't have the things that you want, and you feel betrayed. So you are trying to work on your money, but it just kind of feels like it's just going in circles, baby. And you just want to be like happy. Thursday don't sound too good to me. Let's see Friday. Friday, you coming on the 5 of Cups energy, so you're discontent. You're very guarded towards like a lot of people. This could be supervisors, people at work, or people that have some type of control over you. People that you feel trying to control you. On Friday, there's a fight showing up. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands. You're like, what the fuck? This could be with a lot of different people that you're just like, I don't fuck with this. For some of y'all, it's like your job. Like you just don't like your superiors. Like you hate it. Yeah, that's crazy work. That's crazy. I don't like that, but I could see how that could happen. Cause you know how like you go to work and some people are just jeez. Oh, thank you for the star. All right, we're gonna be going on to Pisces. Aquarius, you got to like purge the people around you and just put everybody out on the code yourself. Pisces. All right, y'all. This is the last sign. I know it took longer. I'm sorry. Because I know y'all be sometimes tight that y'all got to wait till the end. You're insecure this week, or someone got you insecure, right? There's some sort of insecurities this week. It does appear like it's a connection. You're needing to pay attention to why you're insecure, right? Because whatever this is, it makes you feel lonely. Yes, it does. In some way, shape, or form, you're in hermit energy. So, for whatever reasons, you feel like you have to stay away from this person that makes you feel insecure. Some connection. You also know that you're needing to go with your intuition when it comes to whomever this is. It is someone that got you in a third party, someone that likes to party, could have a lot of friends or family that get in the way. But you're needing to basically stay away from this. This person's toxic, the devil. They could be someone that has vices. Their toxicity is them giving to other people but you. So even though you feel lonely, this person puts you out in the cold. Like they worry about other people and or things over you, right? And this week they're advising you like, yo, focus on yourself. Okay. Why are you in this situation? Why are you allowing somebody to make you feel insecure? Right? Pay attention to what they're doing. Is this really someone you want? Is this really someone you want to give to? Because there's something in the middle of you guys. Something separating y'all. I feel like they separating y'all. I'm going to say the truth. Like, why are they allowing... Like, it's like this person's wanting to be out there. Like, why are they doing that? That's weird to me. Some missed opportunity with them, okay? What else going on for this week? Besides this missed opportunity. You appear to be very guarded this week. There's a fight going on with the Five of Wands, some type of conflicts. Very quickly, I'm telling you. 8 of Wands, it could be a conversation. Oh, it seems like it's at work. You are annoyed by a lot of motherfuckers at work this week. You're like, these people be talking crazy. These people be acting crazy. Like, I'm good. Like, you just not happy. And it does feel like you with the shit, unfortunately, right? You're ready and willing to start some nonsense if it's needed. And I do see you really protecting yourself. Being like hostile a little bit. You're concerned about your stability. You feel like you're not where you should be or want to be. You could be dealing with a toxic situation at work, but feeling kind of like you have to stay there because of money. Because you're still trying to build up your money. Some of y'all, it's because you got kids and you feel like you can't provide otherwise. Yeah. You're going to have a realization this week over what actually makes you happy. There's also concerns around investments this week, or focusing on like things you've invested in financially and trying to balance out money. You seem so committed to trying to change things for yourself, but something isn't working out and you got to get rid of it. And it looks like it's your love life and your work life. It doesn't look too good. Your love life got you hella insecure. Your work life got you needing to assess some type of situation that is toxic, okay? Because it's not providing peace. It's not providing balance. And I know y'all may not want to hear that, but the truth is the truth. And baby, you could choose to ignore it, but guess what? You can't ignore that too long. All right, let's get your oracle cards. What the hell is this? All right. Okay, so right now is a time for introspection and rest, preparing you for a new cycle ahead. So you need to rest and be ready for like a new cycle that you're gonna go into. Like not only do you need to prepare, but you need to like, you know what I'm saying, be aware of, you know, shit. Because you can't be drained, obviously, when you're dealing with whatever this is, right? Then we have a time for deep changes and introspection. Why you got the same shit? Marking the start of a new powerful cycle. Well, you guys are going through like a transformation of some sort, or will be. Because both of them talked about a new cycle ahead of you. Can I say I don't hate that though? Because a new cycle means like new things that you're putting in your efforts and work into, new things that are coming to fruition, things that are going to be making you happy. It's a growth, it's a transformation. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of don't hate those two oracle cards. A time for a deep reflection and insight, gathering wisdom to prepare you for the new phase of your journey. So whatever you're going through is preparing you for this transition. It's like a transformation of some sort so that you can handle your next journey correctly. Be grateful for the things that are coming through for you so that you're more grounded. Let's go to your Monday to Friday. Monday, I see you like just being like all over the place. It's like you're trying to have like a new beginning. You don't care. You're just moving in your own energy, right? There is money coming in, but it's also coming out. So be careful with expenditures and or people asking you for money on Monday. But it looks like you're trying to ignore something as well. So it could be you spending shit, you know? Tuesday. Tuesday, you got some issues popping up, some fights, 5 of Wands. Could be with multiple people. And where you feel attacked, you're going to be feeling like the wounded warrior with the 9 of Wands showing up here. You feel hurt. I also see you trying to balance things out in your family life. So these arguments, these issues could be at home. Wednesday, I see you very independent, focusing on finances. You're really trying to work hard on elevating your money. And you're trying to end some type of karmic cycle financially. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Your Wednesday is good. Shit. Thursday. Thursday, you're heartbroken. You feel betrayed over a connection. You're thinking about it. I don't know why, but whatever. That person, you could be married to them or live with them. You're holding back from like giving to this, trying to reconcile with them. Why does it feel like one of y'all is enabling the other? I think you guys enable this monster. It's like you make this person get to where they're at, and it's kind of bothering you where they're at this point. But it's like you enable them in some way. I'm not sure if it's by like energetically giving to them or by like forgiving them when they do the things that they do, but you enable this person. Friday, you are trying to manifest more money. You genuinely do think or feel that money is slow for you, even though it's really not showing up like that at all. It's just that's what you feel. You want success and victory when it comes to finances. So I do see money coming in, but maybe you're just kind of like, when am I gonna be rich? That type of shit. When am I gonna like not have to worry about finances? Well, you know, it is gonna take some time. It's not gonna happen over fucking night, clearly. But there's concerns or, you know, thoughts about something that you're doing here for money, okay? And wanting this to grow. It could be something in the baby stages because you have the Empress and the Page of Pentacles next to each other. All right, you guys? Smash that like button, y'all, and I will catch y'all on the next one, you guys.